Alrighty, it's Sunday night, and I'm live and just waiting for folks to wander in. Probably be a very lazy, laid-back Sunday, just a little bit of time. Anyone who happens to watch this back later, just you and me, while I wait for people to join the stream. You know what? I might actually do the thing I did the other day just to amuse myself till people get here. Play some Red Dead Redemption, because I did the nighttime mission on my PC. Actually, I might even play with the settings on this laptop, because I cannot frickin' see nighttime events in this game on this laptop, which is redonkulous. See if I can work out how to change the settings, because they're not real bright, so it might be a challenge. All right. Next to Rockstar. All right, let's go play and see what happens. I'm kind of intrigued at the idea of Halloween in Red Dead. Do they have spooky things happen in the online world? I don't know. I've been told things aren't as bad as I think they are, but I tend to avoid online games because of the vibe that your enjoyment is constrained by the most toxic person who's playing. So I'd rather play with myself. Yes, feel free to take that out of context. I don't care. It is so far away from the worst thing and most incriminating thing I've ever said, so I don't care. I really don't. So, well, let this go. No, I don't want to play Halloween. All right, that's going to load now. So I'll get ready for whenever someone arrives on the stream. Oof. I do actually have to share the screen, I suppose. Share my system audio. No, window. Yeah. Why is that not working? I think it's not working. It was a slight delay. We'll do that. You can see more. Okay, I'm going to put glass. And now end is going south. Right. I'll have to see what happens. Where's my hoss? Over here, hoss. The fuck are we? Okay, we've got fuck all. Deadeye core. Fully restores all cores. It's called semicolon. Oh yeah, why don't I smoke a cigar with my tuberculosis? Look at that. Excellent boost. Come on, Hoss. Let's get the fuck out of here. But I mean, first and foremost, let's see what's on the map. What's happening? Dutch wants me. I don't know. He can kind of fuck off. Oh, nice. Dr. Abigail, AZ was visiting you and just left. I could go and visit the fun folk in Butcher Creek. They are fun. Okay, so that's back this way. What news did AZ bring of the outside world? All right, are we going to get back on the track there? There we go. We'll go for a horsey ride. Travel all over the countryside like the land. Okay, that was really intriguing. Why are you not on the road? Something I did? All right, how's it going? Let's go. This time looks better, run. Yeah, you fed him a hearty meal, and he was grateful. Well, that's nice. That is just wholesome content right there, as opposed to what I'm probably going to do. Okay, that was actually sunrise. It wasn't sunset, I think. It appears to be getting lighter. And given the last mission was a night mission, that would make sense. Jesus Christ, those fucking deer want to die, don't they? Oh, you sat there and shared stories. That was nice. Dr. Abigail? It sounds like a nice, relaxing Sunday evening. Just like me going for a peaceful horsey ride where nothing could possibly go wrong. There's wagon. We could ear out for trouble as we get near Butcher Creek, because that's where the gosh darn Murphy brood are. Inbred kidnappers, murderers, and torturers. Not nice people, is what I'm saying. And because I've killed a bunch of them, they have a bit of a grudge against me as well. Much like AZ, honestly. Truth be told, or, blatant lies be told, maybe I'm lying. Nice. So, Greco made a meal. Don't do it often because of chronic pain. So you had a good day. I am very glad. I mean, let me know if you are if you're in the mood to come on and chat, or if alternatively maybe you used up your spoons, so you just want to chill. But I'm just thinking, maximize whatever works for your mood, I guess. Wagon tracks, they look fresh. Is there someone just in front of me? Hey Rays, how's it going? Just having a horse ride through the countryside. Considering what will happen. Am I going to be attacked by murderous inbred hillbillies? These fucking deer are pretty much asking for me to shoot them. They just keep crossing my path. And I did just eat some big game, so maybe I need some fresh meat, as the saying goes. Oh, nice. Doing some clarinet playing? Yeah, well, let me know when you're in the mood to join, Dr. Gabriel. Yeah, Ray's was talking about. I briefly talking about the online before. Never appealed to me because I don't like other people. All right. I mean, okay, I could have fast traveled this horse ride, but I kind of like taking in the countryside. Hellion, hello, Kirsten. And is Facebook telling me the truth? Is it actually your birthday today, by the way? Oh, way. Going the other way. Good. Not interfering with me. That's what I like. Oh, right. Raise, you're mainly an online gamer. But yeah, I mean, this is one of the best storyline games. What do we got? Carbine repeater, Lancaster repeater, pump action. I think I just feel like I want to have a shotgun as I come into this territory. Kirsten, it is actually the anniversary of your being. Happy birth anniversary to you. Safa, I was pretty Tim Smithed at the end of last night. Not falling over or anything, but I certainly indulged in quite a few samples, and I was quite drunk. But we got out ahead of the crowds, got a taxi home. All was well with the world. All right, how far away am I from Butcher Creek? I didn't think it'd take this long to get there. Okay, we're not that much further away. Oops. So it wasn't absolutely packed. There were a lot of people there. I think they could have sold more tickets, but it was a jolly good time, I tell you that. Oh yeah, Rays. I mean, how many? I guess it's a question of how many years we'll wait for the next GTA. But I do enjoy GTA. I did the last one I played was GTA 5. I did like it. Uh, Combination of a fun storyline and enormous amounts of random violence. Another wagon. So many wagons here. All right, I think we're coming into Butcher Creek now. All right, I put my gun away because these are just good, decent sons of the soil here. I find out what's happening with Obadiah, guy I was talking to. Wanted dead or alive in Butcher Creek. Come on, there's no law in Butcher Creek. Where's Obadiah? Rays, I think it's 25 or 26. Jesus, that's a ways out, isn't it? All right, where's our man? Oh, he's over here. See what's going on with my pal. Wait, is no one here? Does it have to be at night or something? God damn. Wait, what? What's your wait? Hey! Oh, you fuck! All right, you fuck! All right, what the fuck, dude? Okay, I don't know what's happening, and I was just saying hello, and this guy has fucking attacked me. All right, Jesus. Come on, I'm trying to get away. Trying to get away. I don't want to fight. All right, fuck yous. I have no idea what just happened then. That was weird. Safa, yes, I have seen Chappie many times. I quite enjoy that movie. Like Neil Blomkamp movies generally, really. All right. What are we doing here? Okay, let's fucking eat something. Gin is good for us, apparently. Even though Arthur coughs up a lung straight after. All right. It's just something that. What? Crackers, bread chunks, bread roll, sort of biscuits. All right. Oh, what are you guys doing? Sorry, I just got really nervous. 3 guys on horses when I'm in dead or alive territory. You know what? I almost. So if you're watching Chappie in 4K, Chappie's very good. And I particularly, it's not so much all the effects are great, but just the way they present the character of Chappie, it doesn't feel like a special effect. To me, Chappie has so much character, it just feels like Chappie's there. Oh. All right. I'm now just mildly tempted to kill everyone in Butcher's Creek because of what happened last time. All right, so he's gone away. Maybe it's a nighttime thing. All right, I could go and camp over here and probably get attacked by fucking Murphy Brood if I do. Let's try that. I maybe have to come back at night. Hee-haw. Across the river. All right. Settings. Can I change the brightness? Controls, display, audio, camera, graphics, general. It's display, I suppose? Kill effects. No, actually, it doesn't seem to be this. Okay. Is it graphics that I want to see? Video memory, resolution, screen type. Graphics, texture quality. Lighting quality. Ultra. Shadow, everything's ultra. Where's the thing where you want it? Oh wait, brightness calibration. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Calibrate your display. Segments. Rockstar. Okay, see, this is the problem. The Rockstar logo is not. There we go. That's what I needed to do. I had it too dark. Yeah, no, Rays, hit the nail on the head. If you could punch any person in the jaw, who would it be and why is it Micah? Fuck that guy. It's like the first time you meet him, you go, can I just shoot this motherfucker? Hey, Justin, how you doing? I think if I camp here till night, well, first, the fucking Murphy brood might attack me. Let's set up camp. But then I think something fun might happen. Something fun might happen in Butcher Creek if I wait till night. Let's just sleep till night. I'm just going to sleep a day away because that's a normal thing that I do. So I'm hoping I can see at nighttime now. I did have the settings wrong. And it's absurd. It was absurdly difficult to find them again. All right. All right, let's tear down the camp. Maybe have our fucking guns drawn because I do not trust the Murphy brood at all. Also, wait, which gun is that? I don't want that. Why have I got that? I've got a better gun than that. Why the fuck have I got that? Ray's theory on Dutz and his why he got worse. Well, there's a popular fan theory when you're in that runaway cable car. He suffers a head injury. And that affects him. Now, is Obadiah? No, he's still not there. Speaking of Dutch, look, maybe I should just go and see Dutch. Fuck it. Dutch probably wants me to do something stupid. Oh, yeah, there is the toxic river. Yeah, maybe Dutch drank from the toxic river. Hey, Heine, how you going? All right, come on, horse. We're going to go off and see Dutch. Even though that's not, best idea in the friggin' world, but what the hey. If we run into the Murphy brood on the way up there. And of course, bounty hunters are a fucking risk as well. What's that? Fox? But it almost got roadkilled. Okay. See what happens as we go up and find Dutch. Lots of wildlife. You're here. We're at the camp. Yeah, Ray, you don't really have to convince me on Butcher's Creek. The fuckers just killed me for no reason when I was in there before. But there is the fun mission in Butcher's Creek where you actually find the source of the poison. Black Metal Heart, I was all set up to do a video with the tasting the Archimite. And then Tom got, although, I mean, I could do it during the stream, I guess. No, it is not light outside. Oh, God, old pals and micas. That sounds like a bad idea. Oh, actually, the factory's a fun one. This is a trip. Pretty sure we're going to go off and kill a bunch of people. Yeah.
My wife had her throat slit. I made peace. I knew not to trust, yet I had no choice. Maybe you were right. Maybe the slow death is worse than the fast one.
Yeah, it's a lose-lose situation. And also, Rays, yeah, I agree. You can't say enough bad things about Micah O'Driscoll in disguise. He almost got Arthur killed with his bullshit. Of course, he does eventually get Arthur killed. But...
we have suffered too much in this trick. The earth, water.
Oh, it's all pretty intense. I did also give Arthur some more hair growth serum so his beard would get even bigger.
My only boy, my precious boy, do not mistake my strength for weakness. As your chief, I implore you.
The words mean nothing to me, Father.
Don't.
Try with me!
Stop. Please.
Stop. Yep, no one's listening to you, Eagle Flies. Lose-lose situation. Hey, Mega Leech, by the way.
Mr. Morgan, after you helped me after we spoke, this is just a trap. My son, my people, all died. You help this fellow, Arthur, please.
What else you been doing behind Dutch's back? What?
Wars are over.
If this was a complete free pay thing, I would absolutely fucking shoot Micah. Yes, he's Ned Kelly, Grace.
Oh, all right, Arthur. Who knows what other secrets I'll learn about? Who else?
I will. Me. You too.
Oh, and me. I guess.
All right, we're going for a big fucking shootout. Let's ride out. Hopefully we'll time jump here and not have to manually ride all the way.
What else have you been doing behind my back, Arthur? I was trying to stop this mess from getting any worse.
Yep.
Why the hell would they attack the oil fields? What do you mean? It's perfect. This is your idea. Hardly. The army, the government,
I mean, we should attack the oil files. They're bastards. Radiate yourself for not doing him Ned Kelly. Yeah, normally I make him hipster. Like short hair and a very sort of hipster facial hair. But this time I just decided keep his hair short, but go for a massive Ned Kelly beard. We're all falling apart, aren't we? Ah, this is my dead pal's hut. Poor Arthur with his fatal flaw of loyalty, even though he can see it's a real bad idea. He can't give up. Okay, how much longer are we doing this? We're not going to do a jump cutscene? Manually riding all the way to the oil fields?
Look up ahead. It's one of them. Are you all right, son?
Eagle Flies. He needs help. They all need help.
Somebody help him.
No, go. Please hurry. Help me.
Come on.
All right. Okay, now we're getting a cutscene, so we're going straight to it. Nice, Ray. Spent 12 hours fishing in the game. That's very zen. Nice, Dr. Abigail. Ned Kelly zombie film called Zed Kelly. All right. Oh, there's a fire at the oil fields. All right, Havoc.
We gotta help these men. Anyone see eagle flies? There. Going across the walkway. Got what you want, teacher. You coming, Arthur? I'm gonna try and save him. This fight is unwinnable. You go distract them and let me get to him. Out of your way. The rest of you, ride with me. Let's meet up at the factory. Let's ride! Yeah. Over there, try and help there. I'm better off alone. We're riding with you. Come on, then. Yeah.
All right, here we fucking go. Dun, 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 dun. Get me some dead-eye juice. Ah, my mouse. There we go. Cop that, Jax, right? Eat shit, buddy. Where the fuck are these guys? Okay. Oh shit, this guy just there. Shit. Oh man. God. All right, let's just retry the checkpoint. I just kind of did everything wrong there. I've also forgotten what the control is for crouching. I don't fucking see anyone. Oh, Dr. Abigail, yeah, you can be evil the whole time in this game. I just kind of like playing with high honor. Oh, come on, what the fuck? Ah! My mouse just stopped responding at all. God fucking damn it. Am I dead again? Yep. My fucking mouse just stopped responding at all. All right, I'm going to have one more go at this. I need to be paying more attention to what's happening. This health. Okay. Cop that, Jack Sprat. The fuck are they? All right, pick those fuckers off at a distance. All right, where's our fucking amphetamines? The focus. Who we shooting, Mrs. Adler? Go with Sadie. She's a fucking badass. Oh, there you go. I just saved fucking eagle flies. They're all dead, dude.
That's what Dutch is for. Let's go, quick! Any men we see, we must save them. Let's find the others. We need to get
Ah, there you go. Dude was gonna knife him. I shot him. Come on, bro. Yeah, let's fucking go, son. Get riggedy wrecked. Oh, did I use up my fucking cocaine already? Oh, what happened? All right, I'm going to give up on this. This is actually too complicated to do on the laptop. We'll cancel. All right. We'll just kill it. Let's sit down and have proper conversations. So yes, Dr. O'Gale, in terms of being an evil asshole, my favorite way to do that is just to go on a shooting spree in a town and see if I get a position that I can defend so they can only come at me from one direction, and then just fucking kill everyone and like kill dozens of people. That's what I do when I get bored. All right, so that's out of the way. You know what? I'm going to show you the things I got last night. I was pretty restrained. I bought a mere 3 bottles. But they're all really good. So I got Chief Sun whiskey. I really like this. St. Felix Bitter Citrus Aperitivo, which is not as bitter as some of them. And this one I've actually had before, but we haven't had it for a while and wanted some more Anther's Cherry Gin, which is super yummy. That was Mrs. Angry's request, that one. Although I like it too. So I'm going to have me a little tasting. See how we go. There we go. Got that plastique off. Actually, I won't have the bitter one first. I'll have the whiskey first. So it's got the easy thingy. Yeah, there we go. Easy peel the seal off the whiskey bottle from the Mornington Peninsula. I have to visit them next time I go out to the Mornington Peninsula. It's one more to the list of places to visit there. Right, I'm going to get some shot glasses to try these. Shot glass. I got a shot glass. Oh, nice, Dr. Abigail. Although you're not nice that you don't have an ATM card, but Aidsy got you some pliers, so that's nice. All right. Chiefson whiskey. I'm going to peel this bit of the seal off too, just because I like fidgeting with these things. It seems weirdly close to the lip of the bottle, and for some reason I don't like that. Right. Whiskey. Nice amber whiskey. Nice whiskey aroma. What's that? Like cinnamon and vanilla, just kind of common for whiskies. Yum. Oh, it's a little bit smoky. Starts off being very fruity. And then 900 standard release, Hotchkiss. Batch 138 of 180. There you go. Oh, yeah, Kirsten, I did the tasting of this. Loved it straight away. Oof, very, very warm going down. Okay. A little bit of ice in it. See what that does to it. Nice people on the Chief's Son stand too. Yes, Dr. Abigail, you and I have different feelings about fanfic of power. We don't want to. It's very hard to say anything without saying anything specific because we don't want to do spoilers yet because it was only there this week. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Look, the one thing I will 100% agree with is it's fanfic. People have just taken it and run with it. I didn't mind it. I thought there was some good setup. I picked the stranger, the giant who was with the half-foots. I picked that when he first appeared. So that's a slight spoiler in that there's something to discover there. And Halbrand, the stuff Halbrand said to Galadriel about, I told you everything. I actually thought that was good. I thought it was actually, it feels to me like they are trying to get away at least a bit from the black and white morality of Tolkien's writing, which, as much as I love Tolkien's writing, it's its biggest failing. The goodies are absolutely good. The baddies are absolutely bad. And I feel like they're trying to bring in some ambiguity, which I quite like. And also, I fair pissed myself at the social justice warrior orc. The political correctness. We prefer to be called Urks, actually. Oh, that actually gave me a giggle. I thought that was pretty funny. I'm really surprised at how much smoke is in this, actually. I wasn't really... I think they didn't give me the bottle I meant to get. I mean, it's very nice. But, yeah. Justin, why do I feel like that's a setup to a joke or a pun? Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Because it's obviously not possible. So it makes me feel like it's a build up to pun, joke, or social commentary. I've also never heard of anything called Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, let alone having played it. I've never heard of it. Okay, actually, I was going to say I have to make an old-fashioned with this, but I want to try this, which was like a Campari substitute. Might make a Boulevard, yeah. Yeah, see, Dr. Abigail, this, and I completely understand what you're saying, and what you're saying is completely valid, but I think that puts you in an unfair position because you've got some commitment to the source material, which the makers of the show do not. They have taken stuff in the loosest sense and just run with it. And if you have some sort of connection to the source material, that's always going to great because it diverges so wild. I mean, yeah, I'll never get tired of calling it fanfic. It's fanfic of power. Was it the Rings of what sounds better, the fanfic of power or the Rings of fanfic? Justin, I'm trying to remember to look up the game. Totally accurate. I assumed it was a joke. You said it was a funny game, so. Where's my other drinking recipe? I wash my palate out because that's strong flavored whiskey. Okay. Now, this one I did a cheeky taste because I don't like really bitter stuff like can't drink Campari. All right, we're all fans of fanfic of power. It is the fanfic of power then. Yeah, I really think the more you're into the source material, the less you're going to be able to enjoy it because too much what they do would just be so grating. But I liked lots of elements of it. And like I said, particularly probably my favorite bit is they seem to be going for some ambiguity that's not in Tolkien's work, which I think is a good thing. Assuming they make another season, I think it was a success for Prime, so they'll make some more. But I will throw in. I don't know that we needed a Hobbit origin story, like that group called themselves the Half-Foots, obvious proto-hobbits. I don't know that anyone was crying out like, "Please, can you show me an origin story for hobbits?" This is really good. It's just got that little bit of bitterness, which is nice for a change, but it's much sweeter than almost anything that we call the bitter aperitivo. I'm going to make a boulevardier with it. Oh, so contracted for 3 seasons. Yeah, I figure, does that mean Jeff Bezos just likes Tolkien and he wanted to throw away a few $1 billion on it and see what happens? That's really good. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to make a boulevardier. So just applying for houses, including one next door to where you used to live. All right. See what happens with that. Okay, that's my sort of aperitivo. That'd probably be really good in a spritz as well, actually. In fact, I think I had some of it with soda at the tasting thing. Let me get rid of that. To this. There's some sticky stuff there. Maybe I need to get a cloth. All right. Yeah. Okay, there's some sticky stuff here. I'm definitely going to have to wipe it up. It's very annoying. My hand keeps sitting in sticky stuff. Right, I'm just going to get a cloth because, I'm here in the kitchen. That's actually easy to do. Ugh. All right. Okay. Going into the office tomorrow. Boo. And Tuesday, for that matter. Oh, dishwasher's still going. Okay. I need my jigger. Ain't gonna eyeball this shit. And I'll get a glass and some ice. Do-do, do-do. Do-do, do-do. Get a big old block of ice from the big old ice cube tray. Right. Dropping the in the. Bet you all didn't know I could speak fluent German like that. Justin, going down to Melbourne. Enjoy that. Folklore, not proto-hobbits. Harfoots are a branch of hobbits, with their stores and fallow hides. Hobbits of the Shire, Harfoots, Smeagol stores. The fallow hides were taller, weren't they? I have vague memory of that. So the Harfoots migrated over the Misty Mountains 1,000 years into the Third Age for some unknown reason. Well, looks like we're possibly getting that backstory. Oh, wait, I need sweet vermouth as well. I'll make this an all-Australian affair. I have not had, because it's gone still. There it is. Little bottle of Maiden Eye. Maiden Eye Sweet? Yes. Little bottle of Maiden Eye Sweet vermouth. Make this an all Aussie boulevardier. So, okay. This is the lore of cocktails now, after getting the lore of Tolkien. Boulevardier is someone who strolls the boulevard. I think it's a French thing. It's like, man about town. Someone who strolls. So I was trying to think, what would we call an Australian boulevardier, like someone who walks? Would it be really crass to call it a walkabout? Just throwing it out there. And what am I doing here? Right. Gonna do some of this. Because Lord knows I don't want to be politically correct. Accused of, what would that be? Appropriation. Okay. Cute little baby bottle of vermouth. Why does that feel like someone opened it? That would be very fucking annoying if this is oxidized. Oh yeah, Dr. Abigail, the Halifides were taller and thinner. Preferred trees and woods over the tilling earth. More friendly with elves than humans. Not much else is known about them. Thought I remembered that reference about the fallow hides. Stirring down my drink. Want it nice and chilly. I like a cold drink. All right. All Aussie boulevardier. That's really nice. Okay. I'm so glad I got this. I'm going to use it in every recipe that calls for Campari. It's nothing like Campari. Well, okay, it's a teeny bit like Campari. It's red and fruity, tiny bit of bitterness in it. And I don't mind a bit of bitterness sort of comes late on your palate in a drink. Because it's my favorite thing about cocktails is when they taste like more than one thing. That's why I'm not really why I always shit on vodka as a cocktail ingredient, because it brings nothing. And that's normally in cocktails that have like fruit juices and stuff. So it's like it just tastes like you're drinking fruit juice or sugary drink, but you're getting drunk. I actually like to taste the alcohol. Okay, Justin, my recommendation to you is never read anything in the media about Prince Harry. Just don't. It's all unhinged, psychopathic, baseless, sourceless, and I think it's bad for your mental health to invest in it at all. So in canon, Halfwoods are supposed to have browner skin than other hobbits. You heard it first. Frodo's brown-skinned. Yo. Didn't the Hobbit migration take place around the same time as the necromancer moved in next door? Dr. Abigail might be able to answer that one. Of the various names that various characters have, the Witch King of Angmar is just such a metal name. I love that one. So, coincidentally, did happen at the same time. Never been stated it was a direct reason. There you go. But it did happen about the same time. I just feel like anytime anyone says the Witch King of Angmar, there should be a big heavy metal electric guitar riff. You know, like, it's the Witch King of Angmar. It just seems fitting to me. It's such a cool name. See, and there is a little bit of bitterness with this, and I wouldn't have it every day, but it's good to have it. So the Harfoots migrated from the Greenwood about the same time Sauron moved into Dol Guldur. Maybe just everyone was just moving. Everyone was just moving, and they were doing shit, and it was all going down. Because it was a vibe, man. It was a vibe. It's Marbo. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Sorry. Okay. Another thing about the fanfic of Power. There was a story got circulated a little while ago, not long before it came out, that Peter Jackson talked to the media and said, yeah, at some point he had talked to them, the people who were making it. Either he'd reached out to them or they'd reached out to him, and they had some talk. And I never read any of these articles. I just saw the headline. And Peter Jackson basically saying they ghosted him. And this was one of the various things, utter knuckle-dragging fuckwits said, oh, yeah, you know, they abandoned Peter Jackson, and so it's going to be shit. And I thought about that, and I am not at all surprised they didn't involve Peter Jackson. First, it's not surprising that someone at some point would say, you should talk to Peter Jackson, even if it was Peter Jackson saying it. But you think about it, if you're putting this show together and someone says, oh, you should get Peter Jackson involved. You think about it for a while. Peter Jackson's involvement would completely overshadow you and anything you were doing. And it would be a very high risk you would end up losing control over the show because, you know, Bezos or someone else controlling the money, you know, I go like, oh, you keep disagreeing with Peter Jackson, but he's probably right, so I'll fire you and hire him. So I am not at all surprised that the people putting together Fanfic of Power didn't get involved with Peter Jackson. I think it makes very good sense from their perspective. And also, as much as I love Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings movies, and I do love them, he completely nuked any goodwill with those fucking Hobbit movies. Not that I hate everything about them, but it should have been one movie. That whole thing about making a trilogy so it takes longer to watch the movies than it does to read the book. That was a shameless dirty cash grab. It was gross. So yeah, I don't really consider after that Peter Jackson having any high moral ground, which is ridiculous. So Megaleech, you're saying Bezos was looking for Amazon's version of Game of Thrones. Expanse he picked up because it was touted as Game of Thrones in space. That's hilarious. So Dr. Abigail saying there was a whole campaign in an airplane banner. Megaleech, you reckon it was already in the pipes. So, but it's done and dusted now, isn't it? I mean, they obviously set up at the end of the last season, which everyone said is the final season, and it did tie up that main story of, the war between the Inners and the Belters. But they set up a whole bunch of other stuff to happen after that. Like they're saying, well, we could definitely do more seasons, but I haven't heard even a rumor about further seasons potentially being made. So Megaleech, you reckon the best ones are still to come? Cool. Well, yeah, I don't know if you or anyone else has heard, but I honestly haven't even heard rumors of the further seasons of The Expanse being done. So, Dr. Abigail, you don't blame Jackson, a lot of studio interference. I don't know about that at all. I don't know. Yeah, it's too complicated, and me making any sort of pronouncements from the outside would be obnoxious, basically. But it's just like, no, nobody gets to hold their head up. There's no justification for making those 3 movies, apart from the studio. Absolutely shameless, filthy, dirty cash grab. It's gross. So, ugh. See, I don't even know what that means, Black Metal Heart, because I'm not good at remembering people's names. Every time Elias Defexus spoke, you heard Adam Jensen from Deus Ex. Never played Deus Ex, and I don't know which character or actor that is, because I'm well bad at remembering names like that. But it's a whole thing. But again, you look at stuff that could be made, and honestly, it's been talked about for years, ever since the Dread movie failed to make money, but the vast majority of people think they're very well-made films, very well-executed films. There's always been talk of more movies, although in the last couple of years, it's about streaming shows, because there is 40 plus years of stories. Like, there's no end of stories they could make. Tales of Mega City 1. They must be talking to streaming services. See, Megaleech, that does not help me at all. The Spy Found on the Rosian Season 1. And the motion capture person for the Proto Beast. See, Dr. Abigail, it feels like you've read a lot more about what happened in the making of the Hobbit movies, but Hollywood is evil and gross. It's really funny. Like, you get these Trumpy mob who just say, everyone, Hollywood is evil and amoral and great, and they are. And then they go, look, yeah, they're evil and whatnot. And Donald Trump will save us. Donald Trump, who is a worse degenerate than fucking anyone. And it just, you can say, like, yes, there are global elites who are only interested in themselves and not in you. Yes, you can't trust politicians. They will betray you. Yes, a lot of the people in positions of power and influence are very gross people who do very gross things. And it's like, you're on the money, and they go, and Donald Trump will save us. You go, you fucking morons. You complete fucking morons. It's tragic. I understand a sense of powerlessness. I understand a sense of defeat, that things are wrong, but people who manifest that in really gross ways, it's just, no. Megaleech said he sent me a picture, I assume, of this person we're talking about. And waiting for it to load. Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. That didn't help me at all. That's like a nobody extra from my perspective. Sorry, when I was looking up the fucking Microsoft's search just plasters you with fucking advertising before you do it. But this story from London's Telegraph, absolutely fucking hilarious headline. Ghislaine Maxwell, and I know that's not how she pronounces it. I know she'd hate me pronouncing it that way, which is why I do it. Fuck her. Ghislaine Maxwell's tribute to dear friend Prince Andrew in bombshell prison interview. Like, oh gosh. With friends like that, she feels bad for how he's being treated. Published in the Mail on Sunday. She's known the Duke since he was a student at Oxford in the 80s. I follow what's happening to him. He's paying such a price for the association with Epstein. I consider him a dear friend. I care about him. 6-year-old said in an interview with Israeli American document. Okay, the interviewer met Maxwell in the 90s. Questioned on the denial of the Duke's lawyers that they were close friends, Maxwell said, I accept his friendship could not survive my conviction. Prince Andrew was stripped of military titles and royal patronage as he fought allegations. He's denied them, yeah, but he settled out of court, but made no admission of guilt. I just love it. It's just like, that's just a small revenge. Just say, oh, my dear friend Andrew. Just like, fuck yeah. So, Dr. Abigail, you went deep into the making of it. They screwed over the News Actors Guild. Hollywood got some laws changed to favor them. Fuck over. Oh, yeah, that sounds like Hollywood. Yes, that is exactly why I pronounce it that way, black metal art. Ghislaine. Fuck these people. Okay, what's the time? Oh, it's after 9. That was all well and good. Do I want to have another drink? Ease myself off into a Sunday night sleep because I got to get up. Or, I don't know, I could actually you could watch me make a video, see how many times I fuck up lines because I haven't really scripted it. Make a video of tasting the Archie Rose Archie Mite for the first time. I'll probably do it during the week. Don't know that I can be bothered doing it tonight. But yeah. I suppose it's mildly interesting that Ghislaine Maxwell hasn't mysteriously died in her cell. Didn't do an Epstein. All right, so there's still floodwaters rising across Victoria, so that's bad. Oh, God. Just saw a headline. Keane, who I assume is a Liberal Premier, we're getting dudded, accuses Canberra favouring Labor states with infrastructure spending. Oh, yeah, okay, someone from New South Wales. Sucks to be you, mate. That's all I can say. Ooh, yes, Dr. Abigail. You want to come on and do and ask me anything? We'll do that. All right, where's the link? There you go. Okay. Yep. Well, so for apparently in a lot of areas, the flood rises. It's not that they're not going down; as the flood waters are still rising. So that sucks for all the people affected. That's not good at all. But Jesus, in Victoria, we dodged the bullet for ages because the rest of this year, it's like other places, New South Wales and Brisbane and Queensland, have been flooded. I don't know, 3-4 times. And we kept dodging the bullet here in Victoria, particularly in Melbourne. But this last one dumped on us. So, but yes, so much rain over this year. Good old La Nina making her third appearance in a row, defying all historical trends. I think, what's the alcohol content of this one? 18%. Yeah. I think this is wine based. I don't think this has to be refrigerated. Dr. Abigail, you're an orange square, and that's pretty weird. All right. I don't know if that's a connectivity thing or if you've done that on purpose. But you're just an orange screen with no sound either. Oh, there you go. We've disconnected. No, and it's done it again. Now you're the Federation, and now you're orange. Technical problems. Yes, Dr. Abigail going through a Trump phase. No, Safa, there was no light rail in Sydney when I lived in Sydney. From what I read, there's no working light rail there now. It seems to break down all the time. No? Okay. Dr. Abigail's trying again with the trying to get through the technical problems. Oh, wait, there's a waving Dr. Abigail now. Still no sound, though. No sound at all. Vision, but no sound. Oop, disappearing again. To get some stuff happening. Oh, now we're trying again. How? Oh, wait, where are we? There we go. Still no sound. No sound. Vision, but no sound. We're trying again. Oh, dear. Suffer, I think there's a lot of turning it off and turning it on again happening in Dr. Abigail's world at the moment. All right, gotta see. It's why I try not to have an overly complicated thing. So Dr. Abigail trying again. Can see you again. Still can't hear you though. No sound. Yep. All right, we're waiting. We're waiting. I'm not that much of a reader, but I can tell that's what you're saying. Still not hearing you though. No sound at all. There is no sound. No sound at all. Well, yeah, what the fuck indeed. All right. Oh, but my fridge is singing the song of its people now. It's just kind of joining in. Quite a noisy compressor kick in there. Like Dr. Abigail trying to work through technical things. Still not being any sound though, which is quite sad. Oh, sad face. Don't normally have this problem, so she's miming. I don't know. Did you knock out your headphone cord? Is it actually plugged in? I only ask because that's the sort of thing I'd do. Have something not plugged in and then be going, what? Why isn't it working? Although, as we saw more recently, my problem was thinking something was switched off and it was on. When I was having loud, drunken conversations off screen and other people in the stream were still trying to talk. But I had switched off my Yeti microphone. I said, where are we? Yeti microphone. But unbeknownst to me, StreamYard had switched across to my laptop, my webcam microphone, which is a shitty microphone, and B, apparently it just levels up to try and pick up sound. So when I was away from it, it just leveled up the volume to pick it up. All right, Dr. Abigail, trying again. Nope, it's not happening. It is not happening. Don't know why. No, it's pretty weird. I don't know. Do you have any other microphones? Or no? Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not a good lip reader, so I don't know anything he's saying. Oh dear. All right. Megaleech is going to say hello, though. Hello.
Working for me, for you?
Yeah, I can hear you. So, yeah, I got to hear you. So, and Dr. Abigail doesn't have this level of problem usually, so I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on there.
Can you can't hear
Maybe
me?
your end, if you can hear me.
I know, I can hear you. So, guests. Guest see viewer account. Guest must authenticate. Play a sound when guests enter. I don't think I have any control over guest sound. I was just looking. And there's nothing I can see. Okay. Now there's a not connecting thing from Dr. Abigail. There we go.
So I still can't be heard.
I can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay.
I've
so
always
I can
been able to
you
hear
now.
you.
Oh, right. Okay. So it was just me having the problem. So
Yeah.
I just came on to test to see whether or not it was you that was causing the problem rather than Dr. Abigail. but it seems like it's Dr. Abigail.
Yeah. To the best of my knowledge, I have no control over. I mean, I obviously I can mute you.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
Righto.
All
I'll
right.
leave then. Okay, bye.
All right. Thank you for the technical check.
Not a problem.
All right. Well, as the farmer said when he saw 3 holes in the ground. Oh, that's what I have to do. I'm probably going to decant my barrel aged Sazerac. And hi, Alexander, by the way. Having another attempt with Dr. Abigail. Hello. No, sorry, it's not happening.
How about now?
Oh, you cheeky individual. We were all joking that you were doing that all along anyway. And you actually did it that time.
Finally got someone. I'm going to drink this and...
Yes, hydrate. Well, yeah, it counts as hydrating if it's Coke.
Not really.
But it's got water in it.
I mean,
except it's a diuretic as well.
Do you like my check out my gelatinous cube t-shirt?
Oh, nice! Oh, it's an actual D&D gelatinous cube. Nice.
Yeah.
I just got the screaming woman. I thought, is that like a 50s horror film? But then there's an actual knight going under the gelatinous cube.
Yeah. So the problem was I thought I was using the right audio device, and apparently I wasn't. And I've just switched to Chrome. Switched away from Chrome and onto Firefox. And I'm still having some teething issues and different ways they work. And it's just things like this happen. And I'm still migrating all my passwords across. And it's just,
drama.
But yeah. Hi. Hi.
I'm just remembering.
I've had a good day, and I'm a bit more animated today than you've seen me previously. Yeah.
Call back to gelatinous cubes. My favorite way to introduce them in D&D, like if I was DM, just a particularly poorly lit corridor, and tell the party they see a hovering skeleton with its arms stretched forward, moving slowly towards them, and they'd all do projectile weapons like bows and arrows or whatever, and
the arrows just stop,
and I go, the arrows stop ahead of the and are floating in the air in front of the skeleton, and they start freaking out that it's some super powerful necro creature. And it would only work if someone thought of using fire, because of course gelatinous cubes are susceptible to fire. But it was a great way to fuck with people and just distract them.
I started a Pathfinder 2nd edition game, which is very, very D&D adjacent.
Yes,
it has origins in D&D, and most of the people in the game, I'm the DM, and most of the people in the game are new to role playing, let alone D&D. So all the tropes are new again.
Nice. Oh, well, that's
and
good.
They literally, like 2 weeks, a month ago, they had their first encounter with a gelatinous cube. Nice. And I introduced it by they were sent on a mission, a side quest to kill. They were underground, and these mushroom people called leshies were being victimized by this hideous creature made of jelly that was eating their mushroom forest. So they knew it was like ooze/jelly adjacent, but they didn't quite know what it would look like.
Right.
And so they were searching around this dimly lit cave, and the monk, who is played by this guy who is again new to D&D, he's to his credit, he's a smart dude. He's a nurse, a very good nurse, but by the time it gets to us playing D&D, his brain is just completely switched off. Like he's just tired. So like it's funny as fuck because he just asks the weirdest, silliest questions.
Yeah.
Like it's just so funny. Anyway, he sees a coin coming towards him and he's like, oh, a coin, and he just walks towards it and straight into the cube, and they see it's a cube because it just starts rippling around the cube edges, and he's just engulfed in it. And roll for initiative. So,
Yep. And we're off to the races.
yep.
All right. I just remembered I wanted to taste my barrel-aged Negroni because it's been in there 3 weeks now. So comparison, unaged. Yum. I really like Negronis.
Cool.
This is a blend of whiskies and brandies. Some people say, oh, because it was popular in New Orleans and they were making it with cognac, you got to make it with cognac. But then historically, there was a period where cognac was hard to get, so they started making it with whiskey. And so when the argument says, should it be whiskey or brandy? I say, do both. So
why not both?
That settles the argument then. And now the barrel aged.
Yeah.
One. Oh man, that is good.
Well, when I finally tackle my social anxiety, I'll come and visit.
Yeah, or
unless you're willing to come and get me, I'd like public transport at the moment is.
Oh no, I could imagine
the worst at the moment for me.
But we might be able to do that. We could maybe set that up.
Yeah. So Aidsy came over today.
You were saying
he came here. Yeah, he came and visited, and I by the time he got here, it was like 5 o'clock. So I made dinner, and it was just awesome. It was just really comfy and great, and we just chatted, and it was a simple meal. So we just sat and ate and chatted, and he brought some stuff that I asked for, like just some cola and some like simple groceries. Not much, just like a couple of things. And yeah, we just like chewed the fat and just chatted, and it was awesome. And then he left just as the stream was about to start, and like it was awesome. He's doing okay. He's AIDSy, so you know,
by AIDSy standards of okay.
By AIDSy standard, but you know, I'm worried about because he's I don't want to. It's his story to tell, you know, the whole medical stuff, but like I'm worried that he may lose a leg. Just me personally.
That has
I'm actually worried that's I haven't seen the leg
on the risk list for quite a few years now.
Yeah. But I mean, he's walking. He's on a cane, but he's walking, and he takes lots of painkillers. And I haven't seen the leg itself, Megaleech, but I don't smell it. Like he says, like part of his leg is a bit necrotic, but I can't smell anything. So yeah, I can't imagine what it must be like, but yeah. But he's of high spirits. He's as usual, and
he's pretty good at being in high spirits.
He appreciated the feed, and he thought it was really nice. So I think I've won him over.
Nice.
So not that I had to win him over, but you know, he really liked the food. I just made a really simple packet mix of deviled sausages with veggie sausages and some apples and onion, and
nice. That does sound good though.
Yeah, vegetarian.
I made homemade popcorn chicken and chips tonight. Just
cool.
Some chicken thigh chopped up, and I got a packet thing from the supermarket I hadn't seen before. It was on special, and they called it Korean style, and it had a couple of different things for marinade. It was a little bit spicy, not bad. So it was very sweet and a little bit spicy. and then coated that in flour and breadcrumbs, and just did the shallow pan fry of it, and
Okay.
it was yum. It was nice.
Cool. I ate some chicken recently. I haven't eaten chicken in a long time.
Yeah.
And I was in a position where I was hungry and ate the chicken, and it made me nauseous, but I was that
Ugh.
hungry, and it actually gave me heartburn. It gave me like some solid heartburn. Like,
Okay.
yeah, it was not pleasant.
Oh, yeah. You don't want that. That doesn't sound
So
like a good idea.
yeah, like if I'm gonna eat chicken again, it's gonna be like really lean. I think it was
Yeah.
like it's just fat. Ugh. It's just just
Well, you can get
so
extremely
disgusting.
lean chicken. Yeah, I mean the thighs. I tend to trim the fat off chicken thighs, which Mimsy's very happy with, because when I trim fat off, she gets the treat. So she
Yeah.
got very excited when I put some of that in her food dish.
When I was a meatitarian,
Yeah.
even then I didn't like chicken all that much.
Alright.
Especially when like I never liked the skin on chicken.
Okay.
Couldn't stand it, and I didn't understand why people liked the skin on chicken. I thought it was
It has to be
disgusting.
really crunchy for me to like it.
And like people who would eat a wing or like off the bone, and I just thought that was so, like, you get the gristle and the fat, and it just makes me just nauseous, and
It's where all the
always has.
flavor is.
Oh, just so gross. It just turns my stomach. Always has. Even when I when I was an avid steak eater,
Yeah.
like that kind of chicken would just turn my stomach.
Oh, that's a good question for Meg Leach. Have you tried any of the artificial meats, like the plant-based meat substitutes?
I've had Impossible burgers
Yeah.
from both Hungry Jack's and Grilled,
Yeah.
and they are amazing. They are really good. And not just they're not veggie patties. They're Impossible.
Yeah, they're made to
burgers.
be like meat. Yes.
Yeah, they're good. They're just
Yeah.
really good.
So
I am a big fan.
are they like a created thing that is actually plant-based, or I forgot.
I don't know.
Someone was
Well, lab-grown
selling
meat.
the lab-grown meat.
I don't think I'd eat lab-grown meat. I'm not sure. Like, it's I mean, you're still getting the gristle and the arteries and the
I don't
all the.
know. I don't know exactly what they do with lab-grown meat.
Well, I mean, lab-grown meat should be, like, in an ideal world, it should be indistinguishable from animal-grown meat. Like, you're taking muscle tissue and growing it in vitro instead of in situ. So it would still need blood delivery. So you'd still get little capillaries and arteries in there.
Yeah. So at least you volunteered on a chicken farm. Got free chicken, but you don't eat very much chicken anymore. I feel like you're saying you don't want to eat chicken. All the chickens in battery farms would thank you. That's like pure nightmare material. If you ever see,
even
it's less common in
so-called
Australia.
free range is nightmare material. Like,
But at least
it's
they
still
can actually move about.
they can actually move around, but it's still dystopian as fuck. And
well, because they're going to die.
They're no, well, they're in an open space, but they're crammed in. Like they can move. It's like being trapped in a think of like a music festival where everyone wants to see this one artist, and so
Yeah.
everyone crams in, and the chickens are walking over dead chickens. Like
Yeah.
it's
But
still nightmarish, and
the,
there's shit everywhere, and
the,
it's still
yeah,
really unhealthy. It's just not caged, and
there's
caged is by far worse.
yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, but don't kid yourself. Free range
Oh no,
doesn't
no.
mean healthy, happy chickens roaming the countryside. It's not true. They're still in a shed. Like, it's still
There's
hellish. They
there's
just get a
different
little bit
grades
more
of it.
exercise.
But yes,
Yeah.
the industrial meat process, and these me being an absolute hypocrite because I eat the meats all the time, but I am actually aware that I am partaking in evil. And hi, Nettie. It's oof. It's worse
Yeah.
by orders of magnitude in America than it is in Australia. But then
Is it?
again, a lot of oh yeah, no, it's freakishly so much worse. But also, big American conglomerates are buying up farms in Australia and basically trying to turn them into American style factory meat processing. Uh, very, very bad.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Everything about factory farming, animals or vegetables, is bad. Like,
yeah,
like monocultures of corn are killing corn. Like, and
yeah,
the environment around them. Like,
yeah,
it's just, yeah,
yeah. And
everything
of
about
course,
factory anything.
factory farming of fowl stands a better than average chance of being the starting point of a civilization destroying virus. Like you
Yeah,
get all
yeah,
these experts saying, "Oh God, can we stop? Can we shut down
yeah,
every uh, one of these really gross, overcrowded things with chickens and ducks and whatnot because they're going to kill us. They are absolutely going to kill us at one point. It's
yeah,
when, not if. And
yep,
it's just like, God
yep.
damn. And it's just like,
So,
we're unknowingly
yeah,
playing Russian roulette with about 3 bullets in the chambers.
yeah, I can't lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, did you want to make that video while I babysit the stream? Like, is that what
Oh,
you
not
wanted to do?
really. No. I'm
Okay,
not
fair enough.
I'm very unmotivated. I
I'm
just
not
want
that
to like
invested.
chill and
Yeah.
stuff. Um,
So, but ask your science questions, ask
oh
or
yeah.
whatever, in the chat, and I'll do my best.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I got a new phone. Can I show?
Ooh,
Oh,
yes.
hexagons are the bestagons, by the way. Check out my new hexagons.
Nice. You
A
got some
2-inch and a
hexagons.
2.5-inch hexagons for pattern making.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I got a new phone. Yay! Because my
Yay.
old phone was like the screen's cracked and
It's pretty cracked. I can even see it from here.
yeah. So yeah, yay! My life is so exciting. Yay! I
Yeah.
killed those aphids on my mint
That
plant.
that was a win, killing the aphids on your
Well,
mint plant.
I couldn't tell what they were, and because my eyes are fucked, and so I got my digital microscope out and got some under the microscope.
Yeah.
This is a $30 piece of shit, by the way.
It looks like
From
fun,
eBay.
though.
I mean, it is, and you can hook
Yeah.
it up to your computer, but it's a Chinese knockoff of something.
Okay.
But geez, I'd love a proper microscope. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
If you make a ball with hexagons, how many pentagons are needed? I don't know. Fuck, I think that's 8. I'm not 8 or 12. I'm not sure. Look at a soccer ball.
Well,
I could Google it.
okay. So if
Um,
it's hex, so 6-sided, so the next thing is going to be 6 more hexagons on that.
yeah, but
So more than
hexagons,
2,
all with hexagon.
basically.
Yeah, I think
More
I
than
think
2.
it's either 6 or 8. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure, but that's a really good question, actually.
I think it's going to. God, no, it's okay. As I
It's
tried to
12.
simplify.
Well, 12 was one of my guesses. if you
Oh,
guess enough,
really? Is it
you'll
12?
get there.
Okay.
It's 12. I figured it was like 6, 8, or 12, something like that.
It's
Hey,
I don't know.
Bella.
It's hurting my brain.
But
Right.
cool
So
question.
I made an old fashioned with Chief Sun. I was going to drink some of my God, my brain just absolutely stopped.
Barrel
It is
aged.
about
Yeah.
I was saying the wrong thing before, I think. It is a Oh shit, why has my brain stopped working? Wow, that's fun when
I
your
don't
brain just
know.
completely
It's
seizes up.
Sunday and
Yeah, that's probably part of it. My brain's just
you've
going,
had
I
a
don't want
few
to
to
think
drink.
anymore.
I've got a little bit
Like,
of scotch in this. It's
Sazerac.
probably like
Jesus Christ. No, that's a cute little bottle.
it is very cute, isn't it? I wanted to because my son, he's 17 and he's been getting on the terps with his friends, and I just
Yeah.
wanted to like broaden his horizons a tiny bit because he's been drinking just shit, like the
Which is what
cheapest shit he can
17
get.
years
But
old do.
yeah, it's what they do, and I'm like, surely I can steer this ship a bit further. But yeah, goon and like cheap bourbon and
Yeah. Oh
he's
no.
into Jack Daniels at the moment. I'm just like, oh, come on. Ugh.
I did post a picture from the booze thing I was at last night. Ned's, an Australian whiskey, which I'd never really had. They're trying very hard to go mainstream. They are like they sponsor the Bathurst races. They're trying real hard to get the Bogan market. And they, besides having whiskies, which are of quite decent quality, they're doing the canned things. And I am not a canned drink person, so it was Ned's and dry, like dry ginger ale. And this guy's giving a talk, and he's giving things to taste, and gives us one of these cans. And so I somewhat dubiously, okay, can I'm going to put it in my glass. Really nice. Like I was
Cool.
really, and Mrs. Angry agrees. We were both like, okay, I expected this to be kind of awful, and it's not awful. It's actively good. It's very good. So,
Awesome. So out of 10, that
oh
sounds like an 8, like
yeah,
7 or 8.
I would have it again. So it's an 8.
Cool.
Again, it's not the style of thing I drink very often, but having had it, it's like I would wholeheartedly recommend it. Like, yeah, drink it. It's actually really tasty.
Cool.
So sorry, Megaleech sent me a picture. Okay, I don't even understand what I'm going to share it. I don't understand what it's explaining to us. But so Megaleech just sent me that picture, and
That is
that's many
a
many
ball made of
hexagons.
hexagons and some pentagons.
So it's
And
like in those
there'll be
joining
12
points.
pentagons.
Right. Okay. I didn't even understand the question. Okay.
Yes.
So that was the question. So it's making a huge ball of mostly hexagons, but those junction points, it has to be pentagons.
Pentagons.
Okay.
It's curved.
I didn't even understand the question, is what it comes to.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
mm,
Yeah, I was thinking more soccer ball sized, but now in hindsight, it's like, yeah, that's a bit small.
that's yeah. That was a very big thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, what is the shape on soccer balls? Is that pentagons?
There is a name for the shape, the geometric shape of a soccer ball.
I'm
if I
sure
can
there
spell it.
is. All the things joined up. There's the Maths people love giving everything
Yeah.
name.
Oh yeah. I've just googled it.
So, saying all these things is just making me think of, that I think she's German YouTuber, Sabine.
Truncated isohedron. No, sorry. Truncated icosahedron. Icosahedron. Yeah, truncated
Yeah.
icosahedron.
Safa, no, I've never had goon because I don't drink wine. I don't even drink good wine. Actually, technically, I drink wine now because I drink Vermouth.
Or
So,
otherwise known as the Goldberg polyhedron.
the Goldberg polyhedron. There you go.
Truncated icosahedron. AKA soccer ball.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know if you've noticed, Abigail, that Sabine Hossenfelder is releasing way more videos lately, like two a week.
I haven't noticed because I've been on Nebula more than YouTube
Oh, okay.
recently. But
La-di-da.
I'll go check it out. I'll check out her channel.
Yeah,
Is she
I feel
on,
like
actually I should check if she's on Nebula.
yeah. I feel like she's releasing
Actually,
like at least 2 a week at the moment. Used to be quite big gaps between her videos. But
yeah, maybe she's like stepped it up or she's on break and
she's got a crew now. Cracked me up, like a couple of her recent ones where she's, and I've like read an article she wrote for, she's basically got no time for all the more whimsical and I don't know what would you call it, speculative side of
yeah.
what they call physics. She just goes, if it's not a thing you can test, it's religion, not science.
Yeah, okay.
Like she
doesn't
says
look
that
like
about
she's on.
multiverse theory and a whole bunch of.
Oh wow, that's yeah. No,
like
she's
she's
not
saying,
on Nebula.
Yeah, she's saying it's not bad to be into these things. It's not science though, which is contentious, and I love it. I love people being contentious because by her definition, and in fact, I think I'm oversimplifying her definition, but it was basically you have to be able to test it. If you can't test it, it's not science. It's just speculation. So it's more akin to religion than science. But I'm also a believer that science needs to speculate as well. It needs to go right out onto the edges and go, but what if this was a thing?
Fair enough. I just saw Mega Leech's comment, and now I must find the pentagons. So, so the game Before We Leave is a base building game set on planets made of hexagons.
Oh, okay.
And they're basically large balls.
Yeah.
Scaled down, made of hexagons, and you don't even think about it. They're just hexagon tiles. And now that you've brought that up, Mega Leech, there's 12 pentagons on every planet, and I'm like, oh fuck! There's 5 planets in the system in the game I'm playing. I have to find all 60 pentagons now. Oh shit! Maybe I should have selected a smaller star system. But that's going to be fun. Well, I mean, 2 of them are going to be at the poles, aren't they? On each planet.
That would make sense.
And I got to flag them. I got to put something on each one. What if they're in the ocean? Like, you can't build in the ocean in this game.
Yeah.
Wonder if there's an achievement for them. Building on a pentagon.
Just for people who want to obsessively hunt them all down. I never do all that. It's like all the big open world games.
I'm an achievement hunter.
For completers, there are all these things you can do.
I'm an obsessive completist and achievement hunter. I've got to do it. It's in my bones. It's in my blood.
And even like Red Dead just has wild ones. Some of them are very obvious, like the cigarette cards. You can collect whole sets and sell them stuff. But some of them are like genuinely interesting, like dinosaur bones.
Yeah. When I played freaking Stardew Valley and found out like there's an achievement for catching every type of fish in the game, and some of
that
those
makes sense.
fish are really hard to catch. Like there's squid you catch at the bottom of the ocean, and so you have to go to this specific festival in winter where there's this dude with a submersible and go underwater and catch the fish.
Yeah.
And there are like certain fish that have to be caught at certain times of day in certain rivers in certain seasons with specific types of bait. And how did the fuck do you figure that out? And thank goodness that there's a wiki page for it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you get what you can figure out, and the rest you go to the wiki page.
Yeah.
Oh, Megaleech, you asked the devs. Where did you ask the devs that? Was it at PAX? Because that's where I discovered this game, at PAX. And I didn't get a chance to talk to the devs. I just saw someone playing it and thought, oh my God, that looks like a cool game. And I took a flyer and Twitter. Cool. Okay. Asking the tough questions on Twitter. I got to check it out on Twitter. Then.
How many hexagons are in
So
the game?
most of the pentagons are in the ocean, are on water tiles. Fair enough.
Okay.
Because the planets are procedurally generated when you start the game. So they would have to, like, in the programming, they would have to say, work around the pentagons. Otherwise, you break the immersion in this cartoony style space base building game. The imperfect parts are hidden underneath mountains or the sea, so you can't see them. Underneath mountains, you can build on mountains. Like,
No.
Anyway.
Tricky.
Cool.
Balance. Also, I love the name of the game devs, Balancing Monkey. It's
anyway, I'm gonna look out. I'm gonna look out for the pentagons now.
Yeah.
Can't see the the pun there, the bad pun. They're hidden in ocean tiles, so you can't see them. Oh
no, I think you're reading too much into that.
Oh no, I see puns everywhere. They walk around not thinking they're puns, but they are.
Oh dear,
I see
it's
stupid
a whole
people.
thing.
Yep. So I just opened up Steam and Totally Accurate Battle Simulator is there. I got it. Yeah. Oh, it looks totally accurate.
Yes. I thought it seemed like it was a deliberate joke.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay.
It's got an overwhelmingly positive rating. Like, so
Right.
I guess. It's not my genre, but I'll follow it and see how it goes.
Red and blue wobblers. Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. So
sorry, I just ran out of
it, or is it a free game? No, it's $30. Okay.
It's about.
I was looking how much it costs.
Okay. I haven't met a space whale yet, Megaleech.
Okay.
I've seen space whale poop. Like the
You've seen space whale poop. Okay.
There's this resource in the game that you can collect. But it's my first non-tutorial game that I'm playing, and so maybe I'm playing uneasy. I don't remember setting the game up, so I haven't encountered a space whale yet.
Right.
Yeah. So, but I've tamed a kraken. I've
As you do.
yeah, as you do. It's a very low stakes chill game. Like it's not a survival game. It's yeah, it's pretty low stakes. Resource management and base building. So
Right, I
yeah,
was just looking a
very
little bit at
chill.
Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. It seems to have extremely wacky physics in it.
Yeah.
And just throw things at your opponents, and then the ragdoll physics take over when something.
Fair enough. Well,
Uh,
I did glean one thing from the devs for before we leave. When I saw them at PAX, is that they're
yeah.
making a sequel at the moment
Mhm.
where you actually play the game. It's because I asked what's the how does the sequel improve on
Yeah.
the original, and the sequel actually takes place on the back of a space whale. So
Uh-huh.
I got this card, and this card features some of the art from the sequel. So that looks like it's from the original game.
Okay.
So you can see the art style, but that is clearly on the back of a space whale. Can't you tell?
Uh-huh.
So that
Mm.
yeah, it's got a like a it's not strictly cartoony, but it's not ultra realistic. And the premise of the game is that there was a disaster in the ancient past, and you've been locked away in a vault, in a bunker, and you come out of the bunker and you've lost all technology,
Yeah.
and so you're like come out at like a medieval level of technology, and you there's all these ancient artifacts around that you can research, like discover and research, and it's base building. So you build houses and stuff, and they look very medieval. But as you go up the tech tree, they get more and more a little bit more sophisticated. So the next level up has like air conditioning units, and the next level
Okay.
up has lighting and stuff. So stuff like that, until you get like space elevators and like the rocket ships, because you can build rocket ships, but they're like made of wood. Except for the engines, which like things like that. Like your early ships are sail, but then you can build submarines, and yeah, it's cute. Is how I would describe it. It's really
Yeah.
cute, like the blend of like medieval style with advanced tech.
That
So
sounds like fun. Yeah.
yeah, it's called Before We Leave.
Okay.
But yeah, it's very much about base building and resource management,
Okay.
which is my jam.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, it's a very, very popular genre at the moment.
It is. Lots of variations on a theme out there.
Well, yeah, like there's lots of nerds like I am who like are autistic as fuck, who just like running the simulation. We don't want to like get immersed in a character all the time. We don't want to like
Yeah.
fight. We don't want to, we don't want to like do all that shit. We just want to run the simulation. And like factory games are a genre,
They're
and I
big.
fucking
Yeah.
love that. Resource management and factory games. Fucking, I've sunk literally thousands of hours into Factorio, which is like a hardcore
Right.
factory simulator. It's with circuitry and logic that you can like the factory must grow.
Yeah.
I've built mega bases in Factorio so like I feel like Factorio I've solved. I can't play it anymore because I've just done everything in the game. It's like I love it, but I need more. I've done everything. I've built mega bases using only trains and bots and no conveyors. Like I've done shit like that. Dwarf Fortress is a good one. Rimworld, Dwarf Fortress in space is even better.
Oh,
Yeah, Rimworld is fucking great. I love Rimworld.
nice.
Again, base building, but yeah, it's Dwarf Fortress in space, basically.
Nice. All right. Well, those are all good tips. I'm going to go to bed now, though, as I
just
boom
drank
hiss
a bunch
go
of
into
Coke.
the office. Sorry?
So I just drank a bunch of Coca-Cola, so I'm probably going to be awake for a bit. And my voice
is-
hurts because I've been talking for like since 5 o'clock. That's
All right. Yes, 'cause you had
unusual for
company.
me.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've got to go into the office tomorrow, which I'm not a fan of, and on
Bummer.
Tuesday. So
Yikes.
I'm super annoyed because it's so fucking arbitrary with no reason, but
Oh,
it is
that's
what
so
it is.
fucked.
It is.
That-
It's absolutely
you've gotta-
ridiculous.
I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. I just like, why are you doing it? Like, I would question everything about it.
Yeah, and they would question whether you're going to continue to be employed. If
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I was always one to make waves about shit, arbitrary shit. Like, if it wasn't important, I would question it. Like,
Oh, well, because there's literal politics involved in this as well.
okay.
So,
I guess when I was working, I was like the indispensable head programmer.
Yeah.
Like most of the time, like
Yeah,
the talent. I guess I was in a
certainly
position
not.
of privilege.
I mean,
I'm not saying you're not, but
well, I'm not, but I am of some considerable value to them. But again, it's the nature of the beast in this case, and the bureaucracy and the voices from on high, and it's just like, yeah, whatever. I'm going to just work out how long I can go before you don't notice anymore, and just stay under the radar.
you don't even get paid for that, like travel time. Like that's so.
I know
fucked.
it's.
I quit a job once because of travel time. It was just ludicrous. Like I moved company.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, we'll see how this goes anyway. Because
Live long and prosper, my friend.
we're in this ludicrous world of people thinking COVID's over when it's not, and we're just dancing on a razor blade at the moment, waiting for the next really bad event.
Yep.
Which hopefully never happens. Against all odds, I hope it doesn't happen.
Just come into the office wearing full PPE every time.
Make him paranoid.
I guess, or one of those like spacesuits from Outbreak.
Yeah. With a little respirator on the back. Yeah, something like that.
Or a T-Rex suit.
That would be even better, actually.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just had a flash. It's bad that I always equate things to The Simpsons, but it's a very early one, the one where Bart lost his soul and he's Milhouse.
Yes.
He's looking for Milhouse, and he goes to Milhouse's house, and a guy with all this with a heavy video, the one you call Milhouse is no longer here. And Bart's going, oh no, what happened? And then it cuts back, and they're just termites spraying the place. He goes, he's gone to his grandma's. He'll be gone for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and like the lightning flashes, and he's got no shadow.
Yeah, that Lost His Soul episode was fucking hilarious.
Yes.
But anyway,
so here's what you should do:
Yeah.
go into the office in your pajamas and a bathrobe every time.
I actually
or
already
something like
said
that. Like, yeah,
I
or cosplay.
actually already
every
said
time.
that in one of the online staff meetings. Going, okay, so what you're saying is I have to change out of my pajamas, which not cool.
Yeah, or just no pants.
Yeah, because I'm just saying, yeah, you all don't know why I never have my camera on in meetings. And in fact, not joking, if I show you my chair back there, see there's a shirt draped over it? I've literally got a shirt draped over the chair just in case I'm still in my pajamas and some dickhead starts talking about turning camera ons and I'm like, oh, fuck. So, sorry, okay. My webcam's not connected. This is just going to take a minute. I have to like throw off my pajamas.
And then just press a button and turn it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Good
literally
night.
have a shirt there for just that purpose.
Yes. Sorry, I keep side railing your attempts to leave.
That's okay, but I am going to go now. So
Cool.
night,
Take
everybody.
care.
See you another time. Maybe on Tuesday. I don't know. Something might come up, but I'll maybe be on Tuesday. But bye for now.